Have you ever wondered if someone has feelings for you but they're too scared to express it? Or maybe you have a crush on someone and you're constantly trying to decipher their actions. Well, today we'll be discussing 10 signs that someone is secretly in love with you. 1. They always want to spend time with you. Have you ever had someone who's always up for spending time with you? They cling to your side like a sock sticks to a sweater in a dryer. They're like your go-to partner, joining you for everyday stuff or fun plans. They're like your shadow, but with a better social calendar. From scrubbing floors to hunting down that perfect cup of joe, they're eager to join. They make even simple moments special just by being there. It's like their favorite activity is hanging out with you. Their desire to be around you signifies the importance they place on your relationship. It's their way of showing that they value your presence more than anything else, an unmistakable sign of hidden affection and love. 2. They remember the little things. Does someone in your life remember the little things about you? When they recall stuff like your favorite snack or funny story you shared, it's a sign they really care. They make an effort to remember because you matter to them. Every tiny detail you tell them is important, like collecting treasures. It shows you're special to them. It shows that they have strong feelings for you and want to get to know you better. They might recall your favorite movie that you mentioned once, or remind you of a funny story you shared weeks ago. These details may seem insignificant to others, but to this person, they're important. 3. They get jealous easily. Have you ever had someone who feels a bit protective when you're hanging out with others? They might crack jokes or tease you, but it's because they worry about losing your attention to someone else. They turn into detectives, analyzing every small chat like it's a big deal. Even harmless stuff seems like a threat to them. When you mention others, they put on a brave face, but inside, they're doing the emotional Macarena. Jealousy isn't always cool, but for them, it's like a secret way of saying, "You mean a lot to me." It's their not-so-subtle way of showing they care about you. They've got a black belt in the art of overthinking. Sure, it's jealousy, not the superhero of emotions, but for them, it's like a secret love signal they can't hide. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I've got a major crush on you, and I'm waving this jealousy flag as my secret code." 4. They go out of their way for you. Is someone you know like a behind-the-scenes hero in your life? They're always there to lend a hand, whether it's running an errand, helping out with a project, or simply doing something nice for you. They're not into big, showy gestures, but they nail the small, thoughtful stuff. Imagine this: they grab you a favorite coffee or go out of their way to give you a lift home. It's like they've got a degree in making you smile. Why? Because they care more about your happiness than their own convenience. Are these little things happening all the time? They're saying, "You mean a lot to me," in their own quiet way. 5. They want to know everything about you. If someone is secretly in love with you, they'll want to know everything about you. They're not satisfied with just knowing the basics. They want the entire life story. Your favorite pizza topping? They've got it memorized. Dreams, fears, embarrassing childhood moments. They're all in their mental filing cabinet. They're like a sponge for your thoughts and experiences, soaking up every detail like it's the juiciest gossip in town. They'll pull out all that time you mentioned a weird hobby like it's the key to a treasure chest. It's like they're building a you encyclopedia. Their fascination, it's not just surface level. It's a full-on love for the nitty-gritty of who you are. They're basically shouting, "I'm crazy about you," through their obsession with even the most random bits of your life. 6. They show physical signs of attraction. Ever tried to decode someone's body language? It's like they've got their own secret signal going on. Keep an eye out for those leaning-in pros. They practically need a caution, close talker sign. And the touchy-feely masters? They could win a gold medal in light arm touches. Eye contact? It's not just a stare. It's more like they're trying to hypnotize you. Those hugs? They're not just hugs. They're the cling-on for dear life variety. Also, check if their body language is open and oriented toward you during conversations. This shows that they're fully engaged and interested in your presence. If their body language is shouting, "Hey, I'm all about you," well, congratulations, you've got their full focus. 7. They compliment you often. Have you ever had someone hand out compliments like they're dealing cards at a magic show? It's like they've got a PhD in flattery. They'll swoop in with those compliments, pointing out your cool vibes or killer fashion sense. It's like they've got a radar for those unique bits about you that even your pet goldfish overlooks. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill, "nice shirt" compliments. They're like customized odes to your awesomeness. Their words don't just make you feel good. They're the world's most subtle love letters. Basically, they're shouting, "I've got a supersized crush on you." 8. They try to impress you. People in love will often go out of their way to impress the person they have feelings for. Do you know someone who turns into a real-life show-off superhero around you? If someone is constantly trying to impress you, it could be a sign that they're secretly in love with you. They're like, hold my coffee, I'm about to impress. Suddenly, they're dressed to the nines, showing off talents like it's an audition for a talent show. If you feel like you've got a personal cheerleader, they're probably head over heels for you. They'll dive headfirst into your hobbies like they've been training for a hobby Olympics. Friendly competitions, they're in it to win it, all for that sweet, sweet admiration from you. It's like they've got a giant neon sign saying, I'm totally into you, flashing every time they try to steal the spotlight. 9. They share personal information. When someone's in love with you, they may feel more comfortable opening up and sharing personal information with you. Is there someone in your life that spills their deepest thoughts and fears like you're on a talk show? It's like they've given you backstage access to their feelings. Suddenly they're sharing stuff they wouldn't tell their dog. It's like they've made you their personal vault for secrets. By sharing these things they keep locked up tighter than a bank vault, they're basically saying, hey, I trust you with my innermost stuff. If you're their go-to confidant for secrets, guess what? You might just be the surprise lead in their love story. 10. They make an effort to stay in touch. Even if you don't see each other often, someone who's secretly in love with you will make every effort to stay in touch. They'll text, call, or plan hangouts, even if you're galaxies apart. They'll chat about the tiniest stuff, like how excited they are about a squirrel they spotted. If they reply faster to your text than a delivery guy and worry more about your silence online than your mom does, they're probably head over heels for you. Their constant chit-chat isn't just catching up. It's their way of saying, you're the star of my show. To them, a simple hello is like sending a bunch of heart-shaped balloons your way. Spotting love ninjas in disguise is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But if you pay attention to these 10 signs and spot them doing the love dance consistently, it could be a strong indication that they have romantic feelings for you. If you feel the same way, it may be worth having an honest conversation about your feelings and seeing where it leads. Remember, love is a beautiful and complicated journey, and you never know what might be waiting for you on the other side.